Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We are inside this building where we got basically pulled into off the streets while we were running away from the authorities by a, for us at the moment, a random no-pawn, but I have a feeling we're gonna get to know him a little bit better in, let us say, the couple next minutes, but also the next few episodes. So let's continue on directly, right before Pyra maybe sets his entire wooden building on fire.
The boy and his blade, who seemed to be working with them, got away. But we apprehended the girl from the wanted poster along with her blade. The town is once again safe, or...
Say, Podrick, do you remember what my orders were?
Sir?
I told you to capture the blade with the emerald core crystal, did I not? Do you recall me ever telling you to capture some little girl with barely a bounty on her head?
But, sir, she's a member of Torna.
I'll say it slowly for you, just so we're clear. Get the blade with the emerald.
Console Doodle, sir.
What?
I'm not exactly sure what color emerald is supposed to be.
Oh, give me strength! It's green, you idiot! Emerald is green! Like this! Green! Get it, ya clod?
Oh, green! I get it now. So, emeralds are green. Huh.
You dunderhead! How many blades do you see with green core crystals? It's patently obvious. How do you mix that blade up with some worthless cat monster?
Actually, sir, technically I believe that's a tiger, rather than a...
Silence!
That's not the point.
Console!
What is it? Haven't you heard of knocking?
My apologies, sir. It's just that Lady Morag has...
What?
Special Inquisitor Morag has just arrived from the motherland.
Already?
Her ship has just docked.
This cannot be happening!
Alright. We know who that was. That was the one that Banna was talking to, wasn't it? That is an impressive looking ship. It basically looks like a very highly armored Titan. Well, she does look very special.
You live down here?
This just back door. Front entrance over there.
Makes sense. Whoa! Is that the cloud sea down there? We're so high up.
Nice view, eh? Tora likes to just sit and watch cloud sea sometimes.
You have a wonderful home.
Anyway, Rex.
Rex?
Rex. Tora explain other reason I help you. You see, Tora always wanted to make driver friends.
Ah, interested in drivers, are you?
But of course. Tora think it's amazing how Driver and Blade join spirits together to make big power. Tora really want to be sidekick of Rex.
You know my name is just Rex, right? One Rex, not two.
What is point?
Well, nothing, I guess. It just sounds a bit different from what I'm used to.
double name just showed Tora's respect. Respect for great driver. Rex should be proud.
I'm not sure I've earned all that yet. Oh, all right. You can call me Rex if it makes you happy. But instead of all this sidekick stuff, can't we just be friends?
Really? Tora will be friend of Rex? Hooray!
What a funny little guy. Hey, Tora, do you know much about this town?
Huh?
You wouldn't happen to know where the army takes prisoners, would you?
Rex, you're not planning to...
We have to save Nier and Dromark.
I thought you'd say that.
Oh, you talk about Driver and Blade who were with Rex before Tora's daring rescue.
Yeah.
Meh. Tora would have to ask around town for info like that. Before we do anything, time for food! All of today's running around make Tora hungry. Need food to help Rex.
I'm a little peckish too.
Can't we eat later? I want to find Nier and Dromark as soon as possible.
Stomach of Rex tell different story.
I can't help it, can I?
If it's alright with everyone, I could cook something.
Pyra, I didn't know you could cook.
Well, as long as fire is involved, I can do almost anything. Fry, steam, grill, you name it.
Whoa!
If you want ice cream, though, you might have to find someone else.
Well, you can't have everything.
Well, I'm sure we'll find a blade at some point that can handle ice cream. Tora, do you have any ingredients I could work with? Just within the pantry there. Not really much. Tora, sorry. It doesn't seem wise to go out and buy more supplies, so we just have to make do with what we have. Let's see what we got then. Glitter spots, pumpkins. Oh, and here's an oil oyster and a single meaty carrot. And hot oranges too. These aren't bad ingredients at all. All foods that can be eaten with no cooking. That's how Tora usually eats. That's a bit depressing. We aren't much better ourselves, you know. I guess you're right. So, what do you think, Pyra? Can you make anything with this? Yes, I think this should be enough. I'll use the kitchen, okay? Okay, so these are items that we obtained and that she's gonna use for cooking. Are we gonna input the cooking ourselves? Like a new crafting system? I have a feeling we are about to. We need to make some food before heading out. Alright. I wasn't planning on heading out, I just want to see if I can find Tora somewhere. It's tempting me with the collection point. So very wicked. He isn't in our party yet, is he? Oh, don't get stuck on the furniture. It's a bit cramped in here, but it is very cozy, that for sure. Alright, let's just get started right away.
I just thought of a great menu idea. Look forward to that later.
Pyra's cooking. Select a dish. Okay, so it is a crafting system using her own set of skills. We can do that. Glitter bake, hot moonbeam salad, and meat pot Boaveux, which we don't have the stuff for, but we do have this, the glitter bake. Let's make that.
Oh man, this is delicious.
Oh, yummy. So super very tasty.
Simply exquisite. I haven't eaten this well in 120 years.
Glad you liked it. It seems like I did okay. I was worried I'd have gotten a little rusty over the years.
It didn't taste rusty at all. I mean...
But Tora is curious. Pyra is fire-using blade, yes? When Tora broke that water pipe, Pyra could still make fire.
Come to think of it, you're right. That Bridget, the Imperial Blade, she used fire abilities just like Pyra, but the water seemed to douse much of her strength.
So, what are you saying?
This world full of elemental energy called ether, yes? Ether comes in forms like fire, water, and wind. While battling, drivers and blades both draw power from ether. But fire not good with water. Other blade woman got splooshy with water, so fire power's all damp.
But Pyra and I were able to use our powers with no problem.
Indeed. They were unaffected.
Why?
Aegis?
Well, my powers don't come from fire.
Meh? If power's not fire, why look like flames?
That may be a little complicated to explain.
Go on then. Tora like complicated things a lot.
Well, it...
Knock it off, Tora. Can't you see you're making her uncomfortable? Everyone has things they'd rather not talk about. Right?
I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll be able to tell you about it soon enough.
Don't worry about it.
Maybe it's
Right
a painful
now,
memory.
we need to think about how to rescue Nia.
First, we go around town and find all information we can.
Yes, I dare say that we're all wanted criminals by this point. Pyra sticks out like a sore thumb.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, friends. Tora has an idea.
Costume time.
Special Inquisitor Morag! To what do we owe this extreme pleasure? Had we but heard of your Grace's visit, we could have prepared a suitable...
I don't stand on ceremony, Consul. I'd rather you just did your job.
Your Grace? Someone of your standing deserves to be treated as such. You are His Majesty's representative. Please permit us to lay on a meal befitting your Grace. Until then, we would be honored if...
You made impressive time. I wasn't expecting you until tomorrow.
Oh, Lady Bridget!
If we have found the Aegis, then there is no time to waste. But I fear the passage has taken its toll on our engines.
The Aegis? How do you...
Is there a problem, Dougal?
Not at all, Your Grace.
Good. Now, you've captured a driver from Torna. I am going to speak with her.
What? Why do you want...
Dougal. I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you to her right away.
Trying to pump her for information about the Aegis? Like me and Pyra?
So, you are the Torna ruffian. I must say you look a little different from your poster.
A little different. Whoever drew that should be the one in jail.
Yes, I would be angry too.
You can drop the friendly act.
You won't name your friends?
My friends? I'm not so sure I'd call those trigger-happy Torna goons friends.
I see. I think we have our wires crossed here. I am not talking about Torna.
Huh? You're not?
No, I was referring to your more recent traveling companions. The driver boy and his blade.
Rex and Pyra.
Well, that was easy.
Damn it!
This looks like it could actually work.
Good idea, Tora.
Right, let's look for friends of Rex.
The race to find Nia received. Sure, we haven't got any side quests here at the moment, so we can. But yeah, she said easy, which is totally right, because she just named Rex and Pyra just without even thinking about it, which is stupid on Nia's side, but she doesn't know what the problem is. She doesn't know how much they know about Pyra. But it seems that not only is there Torna that wants the Aegis, you have Benna that wants the Aegis, and now this group wants the Aegis. I think the more everybody knows about that the Aegis is now live and walking around, everybody wants a piece of it, I'm sure of it. And that's gonna be a main thing, isn't it? That we are trying to keep ahead of everyone that wants access to this blade.
Come out, come out.
Okay, so we can keep on cooking if we wish to. Well, if that's the case, then we need a lot more ingredients to do so. But it's good to keep in mind. Alright, so finally we got access to the entire town, I hope. So we have to talk to at least everyone with a star next to their conversation box. Shall we not talk to the characters for the quest yet, but just check the town first so we know what we're up against? And it does seem that there might be more people for us to talk to. Because I see like 3 different markers? 4 even. Maybe we can talk to them then. Hey, have you heard anything about a girl named Nia who was captured by the Ardanians recently? Oh yeah, I heard about that. Some Ardanian dude was saying they were going to execute the prisoner within the next few days. Those Torna guys are pretty bad, right? I've heard they kill loads of drivers to steal their core crystals. Pretty amazing if the Empire has really captured one of them. The Empire is so cool. I wonder what they'll do at this execution thing anyway. I've never seen one before. I've got to see one for myself. You guys should come along too. Thank you so much. Rumors of execution. So what we've learned is actually an item? Curious. Because we did ask through the last episode about the tutorials that were sold by one of the Nopon. And yes, I won't buy any one of them, maybe one to settle my curiosity, but is this how we learn stuff as well? That if we learn it, we get like a page to add to our like book or item list? Well, we're still roughly at the beginning of the game, so there's still plenty of things I can learn. I thought I saw a couple of texts with stars, but it might be on a different layer. There's a lot of people living here. It does make it a lot easier, just if there are only a specific amount of people that you can talk to. So, you know how there's dead sparky dots when you're walking around outside? That's where my favorite bugs are. Well, sometimes you can catch fish or pick veggies from them as well. Oh, and also, if you have a blade who knows their stuff, you can get a lot more than normally. I guess it's because they're showing you how to properly do it. I want to make friends with a blade who knows a lot about bugs and stuff, so I can go bug hunting. Alright. So it does look like they're probably more in the upper place over there. Oh well. Like I said, we're just exploring the entire surroundings, see what we can find, maybe finding some items. I'm hoping maybe also a side quest or two. This seems the prime location for a chest. No. Could we go up there? No, I'm betting there has to be like a staircase or something then. I'm trying to think a little bit in 3D, like we can jump over the rails. Could we walk on the bar there and walk past it? Maybe. We could end up in the Cloud Sea and then have to swim all the way back to a place where we can get back up on town again. So for now, let's be a little bit more careful with where we go. Oh yeah. It does seem like it's an actual town. Ooh, what the hell? This is a bit random. Oh, this is where we got into Tora's house at the end of the last episode. Yes. Ah, good to know I already found that back. So this will lead back to the city. So this is not where I want to be, at least not at the moment. Let's just go up. And that is the town where we were, right? Yeah. And we've got a salvage spot. Siege Chief's residence. You cannot sell because you do not have any cylinder. Didn't we? I didn't use them all up, did I? Weird. Maybe it's because we lost them along the way or something. I have no idea, but it seems like we need to get our cylinders back. Or at least purchase some new ones. So side quests would definitely help with giving us at least a little bit of money to get started on that. Have you heard anything about a girl called Nia who was captured by the Ardanians recently? Oh, sorry. I'm only really interested in plants. I don't keep up with the latest rumors. I want to become a botanist in More Ardain, but my parents keep saying it's too dangerous. It's been a whole decade now since More Ardain and Uraya ceased hostilities. And sure, there's been this nasty group called Torna popping up in the news lately, but still. It's not like anything bad's gonna happen where More Ardain's in charge. Doesn't this peaceful town prove that? So a little bit more lore information, not information we can use to find and rescue Nia. Ah, Shatoto make big mistake coming to Gormat. Is something wrong? Ah, Shatoto come from Argentum to do business in Gormat. But selling goods in the city only earns tiny profit. At times like this, Shatoto remember what Mamapon says lots. Always thinking about supply and demand. Products of Shatoto not attractive to Gormat, and more Ardain people here in Torigot. But Shatoto not have money to go back to Argentum. Oh dear. Maybe fast travel? Or is it only a thing for gamers like us? Ah, oh fair Gormoth, many are thy charms. Sunlight light like a mother's sweet caress, branches stronger than father's arms. Oh, my apologies. I was merely expressing my love for the natural beauty of Gormoth. through poetry. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I wish only that children in the city would weave beautiful verses about their homelands also. But alas, it seems they are all more concerned with enjoying the present moment than pursuing the literary arts. Alright, so basically you're a poet and you do know it. Alright, can we jump down from this without breaking our legs, or would it be too much to ask? Okay. Ooh, no. Alright, that was not what I wanted, but at least we're down now. Okay, so what's that? Ooh, it's a store. The Cosmopolitan? Hey, you're dying for cosmetics? Well, look no further. My cosmetic shop is here to fulfill your needs. Okay, so again, just like with the food, just different kinds of stuff we can put in our item pouch in order to give us some extra stats or some kind. Yeah, that's gonna be the most difficult part, because there's so many options here. Just to pick the right one to consistently use that will be beneficial in us in all different kinds of situations. Oh, hi there, and welcome to Nevercraven Textiles. Torgoth isn't all just about woodcraft. Yeah, same here. Alright. Oh, have you heard anything interesting lately? Oh, running a shop here, I got to hear all sorts of interesting gossip. It's right by the port, so we get to see a lot of adventurers and merchants. For instance, did you know every Titan has a few out-of-the-way spots known as secret areas? In Gormott, for instance, there's a place called Dawnview Grotto, which is the most exquisite view you ever saw. Part of the thrill of adventuring is seeking out the kinds of places and view them to make you really feel alive. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be searching for all the secret places.
Treasure acquired.
Money. Alright. I think that's it for this layer. Yeah, and this place is pretty big. I think this is one of the biggest towns on this Titan, as far as I learned. And it does look like we have a side quest here. Oh! Why, if it isn't a driver, just who I was hoping to see. Is something wrong? Well, you see, I have loads of fruit now, thanks to this bumper harvest. I was just thinking, I use it to make my famous fruit pie. Everything gets a slice. I don't mean to brag, but everyone who tries my pie says it's something special. Yes, ask anyone. Twina's pie, the tastiest in all of Torgoth. My husband nearly burst his breeches stuffing himself when I make it. It was because of my pies that he wanted to marry me, he said. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little bit carried away blowing my own trumpet here. So, the problem is, I'm actually a bit short of some of the things I need for my pie. The traders around here are hopeless for ingredients, so I was hoping some kind person would get them for me? Oh, leave it to me. That's very kind of you. Could you get me a nice bit of hustle hyacinth and some mint fish? It's just not the same without those special ingredients. Fresh and fruity. Sure. So, yeah, it's just a map of the local area. Is there a way to create like a world map, or is that more? No. Let's get that out of the way. Could we see more if we do like the... No, it is just a general area, so to move between Argentum and a trading guild. Okay, so we do see a map if we do it like this. Thor's house. Is this who we are? I think it is. Alright, so it gives us a general map of the area, but not of the places outside, isn't it? No, thank you. And then you have the lower level that gives us like the map view of where we crashed and came back onto the plains. And this is the actual plains with, it looks like another side quest there as well. Or is it a location for this quest that we are doing right now? Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my bearings on how everything works. Like, the areas are pretty big, which we know that Xenoblade games are known for. So we do have to get a little bit into how to read the map as such and what's the best way to travel. Like, if we've been to a place and we just want to directly go towards the plains, we can just use a point to way tree and then teleport there. But since I'm still exploring the town, we won't do that. I just want to see how the entire map looks like. Just to get a little bit more of a feel to it. Alright.
It's a new day, everyone!
Good morning. Rise and shine.
Alright, and someone directly appeared in front of me at another time of day.
Oh, Hana, come to the city on vacation. It's very nice and lively place. Hana, also see a beautiful scene on the way here. Driver was lending a hand to other driver who fell down, getting them back on feet. If comrade falls in battle, lend helping hand to help recover. Such beautiful bond of friendships, more pretty than prettiest arty picture.
Okay, so it means that now the time of day changes, that there could be people everywhere. I mean, people that could have potential texts that are interesting for us. Are we getting on the same? No, that did Pyra just fall down? I think she did. Okay, that was the other location. Yeah, just for completeness, let's look around this area as well. Okay, so we do have a jump point here as a salvage point, so this has a reason for us to come back. Once we found a few more cylinders, or buy them. Is that a part of town as well? Back there? Damn, this place is huge. And beautiful, definitely. Alright. Ooh, wait.
You're all mine.
Super strength and no pun wisdom. Well, if Tora eventually joins our party, he will probably have to no pun wisdom for us, hasn't he? Oh, I moved my family here from More Ardain because I heard it was really a safe place to live. A fight between those Torna terrorists and More Ardain's finest blade isn't exactly not what I signed up for. I just want my wife and daughter to have a peaceful life, but at this rate, it just seems this isn't it. Oh, that's not good. I hope all this gets sorted sooner rather than later. It feels like the whole city is on edge. Yeah, I can imagine, especially if you just came here and suddenly you see people fighting, fire everywhere. Garagom's Arch. Alright, I know where we want to be. We want to be at the front end because we saw a side quest there as well. But I'm more curious to go to the other side. What will we find here? Maybe we'll do the episode a little bit longer just to make sure we've seen everything. And then next episode we can really put some really nice bites into some side quests and the main story.
And arrived.
The Torikoth base entrance.
All in one piece.
Yeah, I can imagine that this is where Nia's being held captive, but let me guess, we need to learn that first before we're allowed to break in and enter.
What have we here?
Ooh, seems like some really nice fruities. Ah, you after something? This is Torygos' #1 farm. All of the Gormati folk working here at the Gloom farm are my own family. We've been supporting the farming industry in Torygos for generations. A heck of a lot of generations. Since you're here, why don't you take a few of our vegetables as a souvenir?
Oh, thank you so much.
And we already did, but we do appreciate the gesture. That means that we didn't steal it, we just procured it a little bit early.
What have we here?
Okay, more different kinds of fruits and vegetables. Can we go in? Yes. We had an ardent calf born recently. Take a look, isn't he adorable? The only thing is, usually when these beauties give birth, it's a bunch of calves at once. But for some reason, this one was the only child. So I feel like I've got to take extra good care of him. Oh, I see. Hey, you're drivers, right? Yeah? If you've got the time to spare, would you help me look after the calf? You don't have to do much, just give him a feed every once in a while. I don't really have any rewards to offer, but looking after an animal might make a nice change from battling for you. And interacting with all kinds of different people should help him grow up to be big and strong. Well, come around anytime. Rex, shall we get to work on this right away? With you by my side, Pyra, I'm up to any challenge. Alright. Talking to this little one? No, Rex. No. You're not allowed to attack it. I think that's what we are about to do, right? And yeah, he seems so proud of that baby.
This will be a walk in the park.
No. How did we cancel? It's been so long that I totally forgot about that. Come on, pull it out. I can't go back to the menu. Ah, there it is. Alright. Yeah, I haven't done that a lot yet, so we've learned something new.
You're all mine.
These things happen when you start a new game. You learn and relearn stuff that you can't remember that clearly. Trust me, when we're about 100 hours further ahead in the game, I'm pretty sure we'll be mastered at it.
Oh, I'm looking after Armu. They're cute and fuzzy and woozy, and they're all really pretty animals. They're supposed to behave different in other places, but Gormati Armu are really friendly and gentle. Armors are used for travel and stuff too, cause they can carry stuff, and yeah, they're really great. And that's everything I know about Armu. And now you know everything too.
Yeah. Adorable. Alright, so I cannot probably attack it, but why? I feel bad if I would attack it and it get hurt. Oh well. I might try it in between the episodes after I saved, just in case I do something bad, then I could just reset it like nothing ever happened.
What have we here?
More big fields out here. Is this bringing us outside of the village? Like the actual wilds? Ooh, level 44, 43. Yeah, this is definitely the outside.
All in one piece.
Come out.
Alright. I can't tell yet if we're lucky with getting other colors and stuff like that. Time will have to tell us.
Come out.
But yeah, getting over the bridge with those two level 44s there, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen for now. But like I said, we are still just busy exploring the town, So let's get back to it. So let's get back to the middle of town, and from that go back to where we started the episode last time on Tori got the village.
We're here.
So, shall we?
Alright. We shall not mention that I accidentally jumped off the edge into the cloud sea. We just walked here, definitely. Definitely. Alright, so where is the... Doesn't seem like the people... Oh, of course, we changed up the quest to track as active. So the place we need to talk to for the main one is now not mentioned anymore. Well, what have we here? Been a while since I last saw drivers and blades who aren't in the Imperial Army. Tell you what, I'll give you a little tip for free. A driver's element is determined by the blade they happen to be using. So, if you're using a wind element blade, your attacks are going to be wind elemental as well. And certain elements are opposed to each other as well. For instance, if you use a fire element blade to attack a water element monster, you'll do more damage. Switching between blades based on the enemy you're facing is a pretty important tactic. Thank you so much. Yeah, tactics I will definitely need to learn and stick to. Alright, let's not fall in the water just yet. And we'll skip the people for the main quest at the moment until we fully talk to everyone and get all the potential side quests. Yee, ouch! That's gonna leave a bruise. The worst part of being head of the security is having to report to my boss. Huh, he's such a jerk. In fact, you'd better not distract me or I'll get an earful again. We've got to keep on the lookout for this blade with a green core crystal. You know, like the one you're walking with. I wonder what will be for dinner tonight. If I don't know the answer. Really? I live together with my blade partner, you see, and she always serves up the same thing every night. I can't complain though. Decades I've been eating them, and I still haven't gotten sick of them. They're all that good. Ah, good on him. But is he saying that blades are not really good at making their own recipes or something? There's something written here in small letters. Ancient writings. Okay, so we can't do that yet either. Damn, there's so much things we need to learn. Why is the jelly replaced with something else? I thought it was only used during combat.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
Ooh, we can actually go into the inn. Maybe we should sleep here at the inn because we have fought a lot. Does it mean that we have a lot of rested experience as well? Yeah, I'm just looking here if there are any people standing on the road that we can talk to with stars. But yeah, that might definitely be a thing to do. Ah, Cotwick Inn is the place to feel one with nature. Time to rest those weary legs, I think. Let's rest. Alright, can level up. How much? 1 level. So, does it mean... Okay, so we have 2000 remaining bonus experience. Might as well. I don't see a downside to not doing it.
See, Gramps? You're getting better.
And besides, when we get the chance, we'll fight more and more in between episodes anyway, so this is good. But this also might change the time of day, doesn't it?
Morning, Rex.
Morning.
Sleep okay?
Yes, I did.
Ugh, I slept like a baby.
Did Rex know? They were coding over there in some for new drivers.
Yeah, I saw it earlier when we first arrived in the city.
Rex should try too. Chances of success basically 100%.
I'm wanted by the Ardanian Empire right now, remember? It seemed like a bad idea to make myself conspicuous.
Oh, Rex make good point.
Tor was just curious to see what kind of blade Rex awakened. At any rate, I don't need to awaken a blade, do I? I already got Pyra. Come on, Rex. Don't tell me you thought drivers could only bond with a single blade. What? Is that not a thing? Not at all. Many drivers have more than one. With Nia gone, we're a bit short on numbers right now. We might not hold up all that well in a fight. Perhaps it would be actually be good idea to get yourself a new blade. A new blade opens up new possibilities in battles after all. It would stop you from putting so much strain on Pyra as well. Seemed like a good thing all around if you ask me. Well, if Pyra doesn't mind, I guess I couldn't hurt to try.
I don't have any objections. The more the merrier.
Then it's settled. The question is, where are we going to get ourselves a core crystal? Now that's one question I can answer. I happen to have one stored away for just such an occasion.
Where grams hide core crystal with such a small body?
The key to awakening a new blade is to foster a powerful resonance with the driver spirit. Did he just skip over the question of Tor on where did he keep that crystal, core crystal? I think we all know where he put it, definitely. Focus your whole mind on the core crystal as you touch it, and try to hold a clear picture in your mind of the blade you wish to awaken. I'm not sure I really understand, but I'll give it a try.
I hope you awaken a wonderful blade.
Can we do it anywhere? I think we can do it anywhere. Select the character to bond with. I would select Tor if I could, but I guess it's just Rex for now. Unnamed core crystal. Do you want to resonate with this core crystal? No, I want to view the awakening because it's our first one doing it like this. Well, I can imagine if you have lots of them that you don't need to see the animation at each and every single time. Ooh. A melee fighter blade with knuckles. Ooh, fiery knuckles.
I will protect you. This, I swear.
Hinky. Alright, 2 crowns. Is that a good thing? I think we just have to learn by gathering up more crystals, unlocking them, and see how they do. Rex's ability to resonate with core crystals has been unlocked. You can bond with a blade at any time by going to the main menu, Blades and Bond Blade. Core crystals aren't much use lying around, so it can't hurt to resonate with them and see what you get. Also, the higher a driver's lockstat value, the better the chances of awakening certain very special blades. Once you have made yourself a new blade, you'll need to engage it so that you can take part in battle. Add blades to your battle party in main menu, characters, character setup, and engage blades. Up until now, Rex has had to rely on Pyra alone for support in battle. But now you'll be able to engage a variety of other blades and expand your support options. To take advantage of different blades in battle, press the directional button corresponding to which blade face icon and perform a blade switch. In no time at all, the blade who was previously supporting you will retreat and the new blade will take their place on the battlefield. Of course, switching blades will change both your weapon and your available arts. Different weapons have different benefits and drawbacks in battle, so use blade switch tactically after considering the current situation.
Oh, that looked like a good one. Meh. Fur always stand on end whenever Tor sees driver resonate with crystal. It's so cool.
Hey, don't look at me like that. You're making me feel weird. Well, looks like we've got a new recruit anyway, so let's go and find out what happened to Nia. Rex, not so fast. Huh? What's up? Aren't you going to get your new blade out. You can tune up the weapon with a core chip from the smithy there.
Ah, if Rex never used core chip before, then now a very good time to start.
You can tell the difference between a driver who uses core chips and the one who doesn't. I'm starting to understand. Now, for the main topic. That over there is an auxiliary core shop. I don't suppose you had a lot of coal to go in there before you became a driver? Yeah, you're right about that. I used to wonder what all that strange gear was for though. Perhaps we should head over and give it a try then. Auxiliary cores are just a thing for supplementing a blade's power.
There are different types. Some boost defense, some make strong against insects, and stronger at night time. Meh.
The number of auxiliary cores can equip varies from blade to blade, mind. Interesting stuff. Now, this is important, so listen up. Usually when you get an auxiliary core, it is an empty state. You won't boost your blade with it empty. Ah, okay, so how do you fix that then? Ah, I see. So this gizmo here makes auxiliary cores usable. Ah, you catch on fast. That's right. This machine takes collectibles and raw auxiliary cores and refines them into something useful. Here's one you can have a go with. I've been saving it up for this very occasion. Alright.
Rex, best not to think about where he stashed it.
Nope, better not, because it might be smelly. Yes, Tora is right about that. It's not much good without collectibles though. Here.
Meh, you really have a lot stashed away there.
You're good to go, Rex. Refine it. Got it. And so as soon as we're done, let's go look for some info about Nia. Alright. So just go with the deer wood for now. Yes, refine. Again, something else we need to play around with. Since you're standing in front of an auxiliary core shop, let's revisit the topic of auxiliary cores for a moment. At shops like these, you can get your auxiliary core refined. You'll need collectible items to refine auxiliary cores. The number of collectible items you need is defined individually for each auxiliary core. Once you have all the collectibles you need, you can head to the shop to get your auxiliary core refined. But watch out. The higher the value of the auxiliary core, the more difficult it's likely to be to find all the necessary items. If you want to be able to refine your auxiliary core as soon as you get them, you'll need to always be on the lookout for collectible points on your travels. Auxiliary cores can be equipped to blades in the main menu, characters, blade setup and equip auxiliary cores. We should definitely do that. Alright, so there was a lot of extra information, a lot of things for us to look out for, a lot of shops to go by. Ooh, why is there a level 8 above that character? Can we just attack other drivers and blades in the city? I don't think we should want to, but it's very curious to see if we can or not. Alright, so it does seem that there is a lot of people we can talk to for the main quest. But for now, let's leave it here. Next time we're gonna go out there to fulfill our side quest and pick up the other one that we saw down at the big old logs. After we complete those two, we're gonna continue on with the main story and talk to all these people to see if we can locate where Nia is. And in between the episodes, I will fight around a bit with our new blade and of course Pyra and see how it feels differently between each other, so I can tell which one would we like more and in what kind of situations would we use it. So yeah, that's gonna be for the next episode. For now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue on with our side quest and probably the main one as well. See you then. Bye bye.